Hey everybody, welcome back to Bottle Breakdown. My name is Matt, and today we're going to be taking a closer look at Heaven's Door Homesick Blues. Now, Bob Dylan was born in Duluth, Minnesota. So this whiskey kind of pays tribute to his home state where he was born and raised. And it's sourced from undisclosed distilleries in Minnesota. This bottle comes in at 122.7 proof. It has an MSRP of $80 and it is aged for 7 years. The bottle also has a mash bill of 70% corn and 30% wheat. Now, I've tried the Heaven's Door Decade Series, the 10-year version, but I haven't had many other varieties of the Heaven's Door whiskeys. So it comes in a cool black box, and when you open it up, if I can open it up, it does have a copy of the lyrics that he wrote down for Knocking on Heaven's Door, which is kind of a neat little addition to the bottle. And inside you get this pretty bottle, well presented. And on the top of the cork, you get a little metal medallion, says HD for Heaven's Door. Let's open it up and see what it's all about. Also, if you like these reviews, please hit the subscribe button. Or if you don't feel like doing that, at least hit the like button. It does help the channel out quite a bit. Let's crack this open and see what it's like on the nose. Instantly, you can tell that this is a weeder. You get, you get like a baked bread, oak, probably baked bread and oak dominant. You might get a little bit of vanilla, but a lot of spice and a lot of wheat. Let's go into the palate. Okay, yes, absolutely. You can definitely tell that this is a wheated whiskey, wheated bourbon. You do get that baked bread. You get a little bit of honey, vanilla, a lot of spice. You might even get a little bit of cinnamon on the palate. This is tasting a lot better than I was going to expect it would be. You don't see many whiskeys or bourbons coming out of Minnesota that hit the spotlight and are reviewed very often. So it's nice to see that Bob Dylan and Heaven's Door went to Minnesota and sourced a whiskey that is pretty good. Let's go back to the palate again. Yeah, that's exactly what I said before. You get like a little bit of like a baked bread. You get oak. Definitely can tell it's a weeder. You get a little bit of honey, spices. It's a very pleasant wheated bourbon from Minnesota. I can tell you that I am quite surprised. The finish is the spice kind of fades a little bit. I get a little burn here. Let me take a sip so I can analyze that part. Yeah, I'm getting more of a cinnamon note now too. Yeah, you get spice. I would say it's almost a medium finish. It's not the most impressive finish, especially at 122.7 proof. I expected it to have a longer finish, but I am pleasantly surprised. This isn't a bad bourbon at all. The nose is good. It's not overly complex. The palate, it kind of hits you right up front, and then the finish, yeah, I'd say is medium, but I wouldn't say any longer than that. Now, would I purchase this bottle again? It's iffy. I'm definitely not regretting getting the bottle. Um, I would say if you did find this bottle and you like weeded bourbons and haven't had much from Minnesota, I'd pick one up. It is presented nicely in the box. It's nice to have on the shelf. Would I seek it out? Probably not. It is cool that they give you the his handwritten lyrics to "Knocking on Heaven's Door." But on a scale of 1 to 100, I got to take a sip for this. You know how I do it. I would probably rate this probably about a 70. You know, I don't get many opportunities to have bourbons from Minnesota. It's pleasant. The finish is a little short. I was debating, I was almost going to give it a 69, but we'll stick with 70. I'll give Heaven's Door credit on this one for sourcing a tasty bourbon from Minnesota. I wouldn't say that it is that blows my mind or is anything extraordinary. I would say it's just above average, but presented well and a nice little addition to the bourbon collection. If you have any comments, please leave them below. And until next time, cheers. Thanks, everybody.